So this story just popped up the other day and it might just be the dumbest lawsuit ever. I mean, there's some really great lawsuit attempts and they're always fun, but this one is a real winner and I'm feeling a little patriotic as it took place down under over here in Aussie land. I don't know if this case is the dumbest ever, but it's probably the dumbest in Australia. So what happened? Well, a man was trying to sue a hospital in Melbourne for $1 billion, which is a crazy amount to sue anyone for. I mean, Alex Jones got sued for $1 billion. So what did the hospital do? Well, this was for not only letting him witness, but encouraging him to watch his wife's C-section. Yes, this guy was trying to sue a hospital for letting him watch the birth of his child. I mean, of course they're going to want to give you the opportunity to see your child being born. I mean, they call it the miracle of childbirth. And you also get to support your partner in a time of need. But the whole ordeal, he believes, caused him to develop a psychotic illness. He believes that the hospital broke its duty of care to him for exposing him to blood, I guess, which he says led to a breakdown in his marriage, which is pretty funny. His wife got a C-section and she's not complaining, but he's the one who was harmed in his eyes. Even though he wasn't really forced to do anything, they didn't tape his eyes open and make him watch the baby get pulled out of her guts like he was strapped to a chair like a Saw movie.
Help! Help! Help, please!
I'd like to play a game.
Also, him believing that this was the reason his marriage failed is pretty funny too. I mean, in a way he could be right. Maybe his wife got sick of him crying about it and bringing it up in every conversation. Like, I can't believe they let me watch that. And she's holding the baby in one arm while it's sucking on a tit and slapping him with the other. Like, shut up, bitch. This guy said that he got a psychotic illness, and the doctors said that he didn't cross that threshold, I guess for psychosis. So that's like a doctor saying that you're not psychotic, you're just retarded. And in the document it says that they permitted him and encouraged him, which to me sounds like he's not being consistent. Like, which is it? Did they let him watch or did they encourage him to watch? I mean, it could be that he was just using that as a saying, like they're not just letting me, but they're also encouraging me to watch. But I think that this would be a valid question in a courtroom, because if they said you can watch, that's a little bit different. Not that anyone should really be thinking this much about it or taking this guy seriously in any way and worrying about his consistency, but overthinking dumb shit is kind of my thing. I would love to try this, just sue someone for like $1 trillion for not putting sugar in my coffee. It's probably not a good idea to do this though, unless you have a lawyer who's willing to go along with your insanity. And this guy, of course, didn't take my advice and was representing himself because this is too crazy for most lawyers. I really should start giving advice to dummies. That's what everyone does these days, it would seem, except they're also retarded. So, spoiler alert, it didn't work out and the judge dismissed this case for being retarded. I know it's a shocker, but still, it would have been fun to do. And this guy knows that this wasn't going to work. He was probably hoping to settle this out of court and just make a little bit of money on the side. But this case is so fucking dumb that it was never going to work, especially when you're going up against medical professionals and you don't really get punished for this kind of shit, except for maybe paying the court cost and getting told off by a judge for wasting everyone's time. I'm not sure if the judge really told him off though, but that doesn't really discourage people from keep on doing this kind of fucking stupid shit. It would be good if we got a video of what took place in the courtroom. It would be a dream come true if this case went on for a very long time like the Johnny Depp case. This would be way better though. The only thing good about that story was learning about Amber Heard taking a shit on Johnny Depp's bed. I wish I could have sat back with some popcorn and watched this case. Why couldn't the judge just entertain his case and then entertain us? But knowing what happened, I guess, is enough. So if I find a dumber lawsuit than this, I'll share it with you. But I think at the moment, this one takes the fucking cake.